The Meshech Chachma asks two very important questions, very challenging ones. First of all, why is judgment situated here at the end of the summer? Wouldn't it have been more appropriate for God to judge the Jewish people during the period of the winter months? Because Chazal tell us that during the period of the winter months, when there's no possibility of getting involved in the work, the toil out in the fields, then Klal Yisrael are dedicated to Torah and to mitzvahs. And his second question is, why in Parshas Emor do we have the mitzvah of Rosh Hashanah located exactly after Matnas Aniyim, the gifts to the poor? He answers both questions with one fundamental principle based on the Gemara that tells us about Binyamin HaTzadik. He was an individual who was in charge of giving out the community chests of funds for charity. He was the Gabbai. A woman came to him during the drought years when there was almost the community chest was totally depleted of funds, and she begged, please support me. I have 7 children. I don't have any funds. I'm going to die and my children will die of starvation. And Binyamin was overwhelmed by compassion. And even though he initially told her there's no funds left in the community chest, but he took out his last monies to support her and save her. Not long after this, Binyamin took ill, and the closing of his life was coming close. And the Malachi Asharis came to plead in front of the Ribono Shalom. Binyamin has saved a family. How could he die? And Chazal tell us that HaKadosh Baruch Hu capitulated and out of compassion ripped up the decree, and Binyamin HaTzadik was granted another 22 years. Yes, it's true that during the winter months we shine, we're involved in mitzvahs, but there's something very special about the summer months. After we've gathered together at plenty, we leave behind us matnas aniyim. We don't choose which ani, which poor person will collect those monies. And therefore we come in front of the Ribono Shalom in din, in judgment. We say, look, Mida connected Mida, measure for measure. We didn't differentiate between one person and another. We saved lives by giving tzedakah. Save us. That explains the juxtaposition between the mitzvah of Leket Shikvim Peah and the Day of Judgment. It also explains why judgment is at the end of the summer. Yiratzon, we hope that during these days we were Zocha B'Din, and that means we gave Chesed, we did tzedakah. The Rambam says we have to be marveh b'tzedakah during this period of time, and we hope it will be written down in the books of life and nachas and health for ourselves, our families, and all of Klal. Thank you so much.